What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. In today's video, we're going to do a first trimester recap. I'm officially out of the first trimester. Ooh, I could not be more excited. It's gone by so fast, but I kind of wanted to give you guys a play-by-play, kind of the symptoms I had before I knew I was pregnant, and just everything that's kind of happened to me throughout these 12 weeks. So we are on week 13. We're just a week out, but I'm still excited to be out of my first trimester. I wrote everything down on my phone because, let's be honest, I'm not gonna remember this. I don't have a brain right now or anymore. So first, I want to start with around week 2 or 3. First, I need a drink. I'm addicted to these refreshers. Oh my god. So week 2 and 3, obviously you don't even know you're pregnant around this time. It's way too early to even tell. I was flying back to Idaho to go to my friend's wedding, and I felt something was off, and I kind of talked about this in my pregnancy announcement kind of thing. But what I knew that was off with my body is I felt like I was having period symptoms, and I haven't been off birth control since I think I got on around 16 or 17, so I always kind of had severe cramps and things like that beforehand, and I was kind of getting that back, so I didn't know if I was starting my period or what was going on. I was having migraines and all those kinds of things. But then what really threw me off, because I felt fine for a few days while I was in Idaho, had a little whine because I obviously didn't know when I started feeling better. But then when we were driving back to Colorado from Idaho, because we had to take my husband's truck back here, I felt like I had the flu. And I'm somebody who never ever sleeps on road trips, and the whole drive back was 16 hours, and I literally slept probably more than half. And I only drove for an hour, and that time that I was driving, I literally felt like I was gonna fall asleep at the wheel, and that is not something that typically I do. That's just really off for me. And so that's when I knew something was up. I was having leg cramps and just my whole body ached. It was just something very strange for me, because then it went away the next day. Then we're just gonna fast forward because things kind of went normal, and then week 5 I ended up finding out I was pregnant, and the baby was a size of an apple seed. That's when I got the positive pregnancy test. Around week 6 or 7, that's kind of when the nausea started kicking in. But I didn't have all day sickness. I didn't have that, which I'm so thankful for, because I know that some people go through that, and my hearts go out to you, because I don't know what I would do. Oh, you know what, another something I just thought of, something that was weird too. When we got back from Idaho, probably around week 4, my boobs were so itchy, so itchy. I was like, man, I just want to rip them out of this bra, because I could not stand it. They were so itchy because they were growing, obviously. But back to week 6. Around week 6, that's when the nausea started happening. But for me, it would happen at nighttime. I wasn't somebody that got it during the day. I would have my energy throughout pretty much the day, but around 5 or 6, literally every single night, I could expect it around the same time, I would have just nausea. It wasn't throw up nausea. It was just more I was just nauseous. It wasn't severe. I didn't feel very good. Maybe headaches here and there, but I would go to bed pretty early. I've already hit the grandma stage. And then another weird thing that happened during that time before my first doctor's appointment, in my left eye, I actually lost vision, and it scared the bejeebers out of me. I was so scared. I remember sitting on the couch and looking at the TV, and all of a sudden I'm like, why is it so blurry? The lights were bothering me, just everything. So I was trying to calm myself down, because I could easily get anxiety and stress myself out and just make it 100 times worse. So I went into the bathroom and just kind of took a bath. I think I scared my husband a little bit, and it went away after, about probably 5 to 10 minutes. But come to later find out, it was definitely high blood pressure. And when I remembered what I ate for dinner actually was Chipotle, and because I wanted to try their queso, because whatever. Side note, not that good, but I wanted to try their queso, so that has a lot of sodium, and their chicken and the seasonings and everything they put on it, I could handle when I was not pregnant, but I did not know that I would not be able to handle that pregnant, and so I have not gone back to Chipotle since, to say the least. Never again. Week 6, baby was a sweet pea. Week 7, baby was a blueberry. So that's kind of how those 3 weeks went. Everything was pretty much the same. I only lost my vision once, so thank you, Lord, but I pretty much have to say I've had a pretty easygoing pregnancy, so I feel extremely blessed. So week 8, baby was a raspberry, and this is when we had our first appointment. So it was probably like 8.5 weeks by the time we got there, but they thought I was 9 weeks. But I'll get into that later. So we had our first doctor's appointment. Actually heard the heartbeat, which was really, really surprising because you do not normally hear the heartbeat that soon. So don't be alarmed if you don't hear it that soon, because a lot of times you don't hear it till around like 9 or 10. So I just prayed so hard to hear that heartbeat to have reassurance, and God came through. He came through. He always does. So, and then at that appointment, that's when I found out that I was having high blood pressure, because, like, I'm just gonna be honest because I'm really vulnerable. I did not think that I was being unhealthy, and I probably was. I was probably eating more processed foods than normal. I was just not taking care of myself as much, probably not working out, and just because I didn't feel good, and that's not an excuse or anything like that, but it was really, really high, like 160. Like, that's extreme, you guys. Like, if you don't know, like, I don't know, it was like 160 over something, but then she took it again, like 20 minutes later, like after the appointment, and it dropped to 130. So for me, I feel like it was nerves or something, and I was like freaking myself out over it and just things like that. So I'm not sure, but ever since that appointment, my diet changed. I got everything on track because that's not happening again. Week 9, the baby was the size of a cherry, and that's when we had our first ultrasound, and that's when we discovered that the baby was measuring a little bit smaller, so it pushed me back a week, and so that's why the due date was now in May. Whoop whoop, I was hoping for May, baby, and I got it. So it's only May 2nd, so we're only 2 days into May, but you know, it's in God's hands. I'm gonna be happy no matter what. But same thing kind of going on week 9, nothing special or anything like that. Still the nausea at night, it was still kicking in. Week 10, I think it was, yeah, week 10, baby was the size of a strawberry, and the same old, the nausea was still there. Kind of continued into, the nausea was still there, and that continued into week 11. Week 11 was honestly the most tired I've ever been in my life, like ever been. And I would get up tired, even though I've slept like 8 hours at least, because I've been going to bed like early, because I get so tired at night, like it just hits me like that. I get up around like 6ish, 7, and I'm already tired, and then sometimes the energy will kick in after I eat, but then by 12, 1 o'clock, it's like I could not get anything out of me. So it's like I had to get all my work done in that time, because like, count me out after like 12, 1 o'clock, because I was done. I was down for the count. Week 11, baby was a lime though, so that's so cool. Growing every single day. It's been super exciting. It's been so exciting. I'm just excited. So week 12, which was last week, baby was a plum, and we had our second appointment for our baby. So you do every 4 weeks. I'm sure like everybody knows that, but every 4 weeks. And blood pressure was perfect. My blood work was good. Everything was good. The baby's heartbeat was 168. So it's really, really good to have it that high right now, she said. And obviously each appointment it's going to slow down because the bigger it grows. The only thing that has changed for me, my symptoms have actually gone away. And I hear that come second trimester, you get yourself back, so it's like the best time of pregnancy. So I'm really, really, really going to enjoy this time. So good thing it's around like Christmas time and stuff when family's coming into town. So I'm really hoping to just feel really good throughout this time, and I'm sure tiredness will come here and there, but it's pregnancy. You're growing a human, you know. But the only thing that has really changed for me, the boob soreness has gone away, nausea has gone away. So far, tiredness has pretty much gone away, and week 12, I started getting headaches at night and just a little bit of dizziness. But then I kind of have dealt with back pain even before I was pregnant, and it started kicking in just like really bad because, you know, everything's growing, everything's expanding. There's a human growing inside of you, so my back has been kind of hurting, but recently it's kind of gone away because I started sleeping with a pillow in between my legs and then kind of like raising my feet and a little bit raising my head just because I've been waking up congested and things like that, and then it goes away sometimes. I get like one of those maternity pillows, they're like U-shaped or whatever. I'm excited for that. But so that's the only thing that I'm kind of like dealing with now, but I feel like that's really minor. And I'm working out. I'm trying to do 20 minutes of cardio at least 4 to 5 times a week. And so we're on week 13, and this week baby is the size of a lemon. So growing. During this time, like honestly, still even today, I wouldn't say the food aversions are like super bad right now, but in the beginning they were pretty strong, to say the least. And I think that's why I was kind of eating processed foods and just not wanting anything. Like my hunger wasn't there, and now I gotta tell you, my hunger, when it kicks in, it's in and I gotta eat. Like I gotta eat. And I'm just eating normally as I did before, but my food aversions were more to meat. I have not touched chicken since I've gotten pregnant. Like I didn't really like chicken beforehand. I like chicken breast, like, you know, the healthy kind. Like if you put chicken strips in front of me, I'll eat that. But chicken breast, heck no, I'm not touching that crap. Beef for a while was really bugging me, so I tried to do like vegetarian for like a day, and I didn't. I can't do it. Okay, I'm sorry. Like I give props to all you guys who can do that. But so more just my food aversions were just to meat in general. Nothing else really. So I would have to say that my pregnancy has been really truly amazing. I wouldn't say that it's been horrible or anything like that. I feel really blessed with everything that's going on, and I mean, I'm just drinking a lot of water all the time. Like I still feel dehydrated most of the time, so I'm just guzzling water 24/7, and peeing all the time. Like when the doctor takes forever to get into your room, like I probably go pee like 4 times before she comes in, because if she's gonna push there, like pee's going to come out because I can't hold it in. So I don't know. Pretty much my first trimester like recap, you guys. I'm just always excited to share these kind of things with you guys, so I hope that you guys do like this. I'll just share every once in a while, try to do a recap for 2nd trimester and then of course 3rd trimester. If you guys want to see something like what my go-tos were during 1st trimester, I would love to do a video like that. So comment down below or give this video a bunch of thumbs up because you want to see something like that. But also, side note, my blog is going to be launched this week, if not already, so make sure that you guys are paying attention to my social media and stuff like that. So I'm really excited to share that side of my life with you guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I'm always so grateful to have you guys here and share this journey and chapter and just my life in general with you guys. I love sharing it. I love connecting. So anyways, as always, make sure you guys subscribe and also give this video a thumbs up, and do not forget to follow my social media. I appreciate you guys. I'm so grateful for you. I'm so thankful. I love you guys, and I cannot wait to see you guys in the next video. Bye guys. Mwah.